Hey guys, Mapletail here. It's June, which has become my favorite month for this channel, because every year to celebrate Pride Month, I design some warrior cats based on pride flags as a fun design challenge. The LGBT+ community is very important to me, so this is just my little way of celebrating that, and having a bit of fun. 2 years ago when I started this series of videos, I drew leaders and deputies for each clan. Then last year I drew some warriors, so this year I thought I'd draw some medicine cats. We're starting this year's set of drawings off with Riverclan, as usual, and Thunderclan. Starting with Riverclan. Now I usually assign flags just based on how the colors fit the vibes of each clan in drawing. But this year it's more based on which flags I happen to not have done yet for each clan. So we're going with the transgender flag and the agender flag. I looked at past year's designs for cats inspired by these flags to make sure that I make these ones unique. I started with the transgender flag. I've done cats with a pink base and a blue base before, so I went for a white one this time. I wanted to use the blues and pinks in a couple different ways this year. A couple layers of blue-gray on the back, tail, and ears, and above the eyes. And the pink on the nose and inner ears. And both pink and blue for some odd eyes. The trans flag may look a little difficult to translate into a cat design at first, but a lot of the colors work really well for eyes, ears, and nose colors. I wish I'd have pushed it a little further though. And I also wanted to use darker colors this time, more Russian blue vibes, as I've usually been sticking to pretty pastel with this flag, as it is pretty pastel. So how about a name for them? I like the idea of Blue Flight as their full medicine cat name. They're still just an apprentice here though. Onto the Agender flag. I've only done this one once. I'm not sure why I didn't do it the first year of this series. The design had some pretty even parts black, gray, and white. So this time I wanted to do a black base, with some gray markings on the ears and nose, and white spots all over their body. I was inspired by some photos of white spotted black cats that I saw while looking for references. Last year's colors were all pretty much straight from the flag, so this year I grayed everything up a little bit, just as a design choice and to get a bit more variation. The eyes are green once again, as I find green extremely difficult to use anywhere else. With just about any other color, I can cheese it a bit to work for a pelt, like blue, red, pink, and even purple. But green? Really challenging. Maybe I'll try it later this month, we'll see. So a name for this cat. I like Mottled Frost, for their pale spotted pelt. They'll both be joining Berry Star, Flowershine, Stormshade, and Ripplestripe of Riverclan. On to Thunderclan. As there are 5 clans and only 4 weeks of June, we're doing 2 drawings today. These cats are inspired by the Genderfluid flag and the Gay Pride flag. I started with the Gay Pride flag here. This one is always a huge struggle because of all the bright saturated colors. The first one I did was a train wreck, but I actually like last year's a fair bit. I wanted to avoid the easier route of doing a red, orange, yellow pelt again, and keeping the really wild colors to the eyes, so I started at the bottom of the rainbow. A toned down blue-gray base, with purplish patches and small orange markings. A pink nose for the red, and green-yellow eyes. Because as I've said, what else can you really do with green? Didn't end up being quite as difficult as I had worried, and I think they're actually pretty cute. For a name, I liked Emberheart as their full medicine cat name. The final cat of the day is inspired by the Genderfluid flag. Now this flag is beautiful, but always such a pain to work with on a cat design. In previous years, I did a blue base and a white base. I went for a white base again solely because a lot of the designs so far are pretty dark, and I wanted to switch it up. I went for some blue, purplish tabby stripes, as this flag's been used for a couple calicos already. The muzzle gets some darker blue, and the pink goes on the ears and nose. The eyes are also mostly blue, with a bit of that vibrant purple. For a name, I was vibing with Pale Feather. These two will join my other ThunderClan Pride cats, Forest Star, Soft Cloud, Snowflight, Gingerfleck, Willowstem, and Sunfall. And that's about it for me. Enjoy the rest of the drawing. Thanks for watching. So happy to continue the series for another year. Next week we should be designing some ShadowClan cats. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next Thursday.